Before we progress further with the coding part or the coding concepts, the programming itself, I want to show you a couple more things now that we have done the Hello World programming. So the first thing I wanted to show you is the installation folder of the Python itself. So we have installed Python. Where did it go? What is inside it? What is Python at the end of the day? So that box we're gonna see a little bit detail. So Python is nothing but again a set of files which is installed in this particular location in my system. You can install it in pretty much any location, depends on the operating system and the settings you select. But in my case, it is the default and it has come here. So it is pretty much in my user folder. And what is inside it? So inside we have the big guy here. So this is a guy who does everything. So this is a Python executable. This is the main Python executable we use to execute Python programs. So this is the binary which is getting invoked when we do the Hello World and any application, any Python application for that matter. And these files right here are dependency of this Python. So these files will be used, including these files, or all these files will be used when we execute. So they are helpers. So we will see about dependency of a program. So our programs will also have dependency with other softwares and other code and stuff like that. We'll see that. But in this case, these other files are dependency of this one binary. Now, what kind of file is this? Is it a text file? No. So this file right here is the binary of Python executable. So it's a binary file. So if you open that file in Notepad, you will not see anything. So we will see binary files. We'll see text files. We have seen already text file, which is the program itself we have written. So this is a binary file. And if you're curious in what language this is written in a programming language called C. So most of the Python runtime is written in C or a variation of C, C++. I'm not getting into the details of it, but it is a binary file. So that is one thing. The Python runtime itself is binary file. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the properties of the Python file. So these are the dependencies. I'm going to look at the properties of one of these binary files. So I'm right clicking properties. So I get the property of the binary file. So if you go to details, you will see this. So it is a little older version of Python. So you will be seeing the later version. But as you can see, if I execute, we'll get the same output we got and we can do the programming. Again, I'm doing the Hello World just by double clicking on it. So it printed Hello World. So this is kind of the same program we took. If you're executing Python from command prompt, to exit from it, the command you would use is exit. That's what I just did before to exit from the Python. But yeah, simply you can double click on this executable and then you can simply write a program if you want. But it's not the right or easier way to do it. We will see more easier way to do Python programming, but I'm just showing you what you can do with this runtime. Now what I wanted to show you next is the difference between binary files and text files. So what we're going to do is we're going to open up different files. Some are binary, some are text files in Notepad and see the difference. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up this hello world or hello.py in a Notepad. So that is supposed to be a text file, just like a program we have written. So this is just a text file. It's a Python program as well. It can be any text file. So you can read it. So as you can see, there is no garbage in this. So this is completely readable. So that's a highlight here. So you can see all the characters. There is no strange characters. Everything you know. So we are going to see other text files. So I'm giving a search for text files here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up one of these files in Notepad. So as you can see, that's a different language. It's a text file itself. That's why it is very organized and but there are some other languages as well. Yeah, text files can have any kind of language. I'm just opening up random text files. This is interesting. This is very interesting to see. This file name is 1.txt. So the extension is txt. So it is supposed to be a text file. But unfortunately, as you can see in the screen, we are getting garbage. This is not a text file. Although it is named as .txt, it is not a text file. So how do we know? Because we are not getting readable text here. The one we are looking at right here, these kind of characters. So these are not text. So this is not readable text. So this is a binary file incorrectly named as .txt, or they have some different purpose. You can name it. Extension is nothing but just a part of the name. So we have seen a incorrectly named file. So this is another text file. So I have removed word wrap. So this is another text file, although it is looking not very readable. All the characters, you can see all the different characters. So this is indeed a text file. This is not a fake text file like the one we have seen before. So this is indeed a text file. Normally .logs are text files. I'm gonna search for .log, star.log. So we got some log files. By the way, I'm using a file search tool called Everything. You can use any file search tool. I don't want you to do this demo. I'm just showing you how different files look in the text editor, just to get a feel of what is a text file. Yeah, this is again not a text file. So this particular character here is not readable, this one and this one. So this is not a text file, although it is named as log. Log can be in any format. I was just trying my luck, but in this case, it's not a text file. Again, this is a text file. So this is a log file as well as a text file. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up a file which I know guaranteed is a binary file. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to search for .exe or executable. Executable files are always binary. So I'm going to search here for executable files. So I'm going to open up a random executable file. Definitely it's binary. We are getting garbage in the notepad like so. Another one here. I got another garbage here. This is how binary files look in Notepad. So DLL is another binary files, just like executable. They are normally executable files itself. So one thing you need to be careful is that make sure that you select small files. Otherwise, if you're using Notepad, Notepad will hang like this. So my Notepad is hung because I selected a very big file. I'm going to wait for some time because otherwise I need to kill Notepad from the task manager. So I'm trying to avoid that. So unfortunately my Notepad is hung. I'm going to kill the Notepad. So Notepad is dead. I'm going to select some other files. So I got a setup DLL file. So you can select any DLL file if it is Windows. Mac also has a lot of binary files, or Linux for that matter. So again, as I mentioned, I don't want you to do this demo. I'm just showing just for the conceptual purpose. So this is another binary file. So feel free to look at different files in a text editor like Notepad. You will get a feel of what is a text file and what is a binary file. More than often, files are binary. For example, images you see, the videos, all those files are binary files. It is not text files. But text files are important for us because we will be using text editors like Notepad, Notepad++, Visual Studio Code for text editing, because we are going to write text and our program is going to be text. So that is the significance of text files in our daily life as a programmer.